Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. Here with my Pac-12 picks for today. I'll be covering all of the major conferences in college football. Check out all those other videos. I'll have all my picks and parlays in there. Stay tuned at the end of the video. I will have a parlay and teaser for you guys that I do like. So stay tuned to the end of the video. That will be there for you. Go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been awesome. And guys, go ahead and sign up with My Bookie. They are doing 3 boosts on Saturday for 3 different matchups. You're going to be able to get 3 different games, 6 points less on the spread with the same price at -110. I mean, it's really good matchups. One of them is with Bama, one is with Georgia, and I forget the other matchup, but there are 3 of them, and you can get 6 points off the over-unders and the actual spread for the same price. Go ahead and do that. They do boost every once in a while, so it's a good opportunity to get some money on some matchups, and they're probably going to hit, especially with them teased a little bit. So go ahead and check those out. And yeah, got the Pac-12 matchups. We have 9 matchups, starting with the Stanford Cardinals versus the Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State opening up as 3-point favorites with the over-under at 53.5. These teams have played one time. Stanford 1-0, winning that game 26-13. Stanford 4-1 in their last 5. 5-0 covering the spread against Big 12 opponents. Kansas State, very bad. You know, they've been very bad the last few years. 0-5 in their last 5. 2-6 covering the spread against Pac-12 conference teams. I like Stanford being the underdog in this matchup, +3. Should be a close one. Don't love this matchup here, but hard to trust Kansas State here. Gonna roll with Stanford +3. Next matchup, we have the Fresno State Bulldogs versus the Oregon Ducks. Oregon opening up as the favorite at -20.5. Fresno State +20.5 with the over-under at 64. These teams have played 7 times. Oregon 7-0 in those meetings. Fresno State 0-7 in their last 7 matchups against Oregon. 0-5 on the road against Oregon. Yeah, haven't had good success against Oregon here. Really high expectations for this Oregon team. Oregon 16-4 in their last 20. 10-0 at home. 5-0 at home against Fresno State. This has got to be a game they beat up on this Fresno State Bulldogs team that's already 1-0, coming off a 45-0 UConn win, but it's going to be tough against this Oregon defense. Going to take Oregon -20.5 here. Next matchup, we have the San Jose State Spartans versus the USC Trojans. USC opening up as 14-point favorites with the over-under at 60. USC 4-0 in those 4 matchups with a combined score of 39-11. San Jose State 9-1 in their last 10. Been pretty solid coming off that 45-14 win last week, but struggled against Pac-12 opponents. 0-14 against the Pac-12. USC 10-0 against the MAC. 5-1 in their last 6. 7-1 at home. Got to be a big game for USC here, -14. Going to take USC. All right, next matchup, we have the Montana Grizzlies versus the Washington Huskies. Washington opening up as 22.5-point favorites with the over-under at 53.5. These teams have played one time. Washington winning that matchup 63-7. Montana 0-6 on the road. 1-6 in their last 7. Very bad Montana team. Washington 17-3 at home. 17-2 in September. All over Washington here. They should have no problem beating up on this Montana team. Next matchup, we have the LSU Tigers versus the UCLA Bruins. LSU opening up as 2.5-point favorites with the over-under at 65. LSU 15-5 in their last 20. 7-0 against the Pac-12. 12-1 in their openers. UCLA 1-7 in their last 8 games in September, but they are 5-1 in their last 6 against the SEC, so they have been pretty solid against the SEC. Going to be tough against this LSU team. such a small spread, I'm going to roll with LSU minus 2.5. I just think their D is going to be tough for UCLA, but it should be a really good game, to say the least. Next matchup, we have the Nevada Wolfpack versus the California Golden Bears. Cal opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 52.5. Nevada 2-1 in their last 3 against Cal. Those are the last 3 times they have played each other. Nevada 10-4 against the spread in their last 14. 7-2 in their last 9. Cal 5-2 covering in their last 7. 8-3 against the Mountain Western Conference. Should be a tough game here. Not excited about this one here, but I like Nevada plus 3.5. Just not thrilled with either team. Could really go either way. We'll take Nevada and the points. Next matchup, we have the BYU Cougars versus the Arizona Wildcats. BYU opening up as 12.5-point favorites with the over-under at 54. These teams have played 5 times, BYU winning 3 of those matchups. BYU 8-3-1 covering in their last 12, 11-1 in their last 12. This Arizona team was very bad last year, 0-10 in their last 10. Hard to trust this Arizona team. I mean, they were god-awful. I think BYU should be able to beat up on this Arizona team. Going to roll with BYU minus 12.5. Next matchup, we have the Oregon State Beavers versus the Purdue Boilermakers. Purdue opening up as the favorites at minus 7 with the over-under at 69. The last, Oregon State 13-5 against the spread in their last 18. 8-0 covering on the road. Really good road team last year. 1-6 against the Big Ten, so they've struggled against the Big Ten. Purdue 1-5 at home in their last 6. 0-5 covering in their last 5. I mean, you can't really trust either team in this matchup here. I'm gonna take Oregon State plus 7. Buy a half a point or 1, get them up to 7.5, and that's going to be it for that matchup. We'll take Oregon State. Then the last matchup, we have the Utah State Aggies versus the Washington State Cougars. Washington State opening up as 17.5-point favorites with the over-under at 66.5. Wazoo 1-5 in their last 6. 17-3 in their last 20 at home. Really good home team. Utah State 1-6 in their last 7. 1-6 covering against the spread in their last 7 as well. I think Washington State should be able to score a bunch on this Utah State team. We're going to roll with Washington State minus 17.5. I don't love this game, but that's where I'm going to stand. That's going to be it for the video. Actually, no, it's not. I have a parlay and a teaser that I forgot that I'm going to give to you guys right now. So we're going to roll with the teaser. All right, and then we're going to close with a 13-point teaser. Going to go with Oregon minus 7.5, LSU plus 10.5, USC minus 1, and Washington minus 9.5. Then we're going to go with a 5-team parlay. We're going to go Oregon money line, USC money line, Washington money line, Washington State money line, and BYU money line. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.